So it's 1 month in, you're still struggling with creating your superstar. But lucky for you, lucky for me, we're going back into the dungeon and we're doing a highly requested video
on how to create a superstar once again, but it's going to be a speed creation. So just like the way I'm talking right now, that's how this creation is about to go. Let's go ahead and get into it.
So for this video, the purposes are going to be me just basically showing you guys exactly what goes through my mind, exactly what I'm looking for whenever I'm creating my own unique superstar. We already have that video out there where I kind of go into depth a little bit more, but basically you just want to have an idea of what you're going for, whether it be the looks, the size, the clothes, the skin tone, the background. You want to just know who this person you're coming up with is. What are you concocting? Remember, these videos are for beginners, but also maybe let's say you're a beginner looking to improve to help make your superstars more efficiently. Well, I'm your guy for that because I've been making creative characters for like 23 years now, man. I am old. So one pro tip I always leave out for some weird reason is that you want to unlock as many superstars as you possibly can before you start creating your superstar, because there might be some moves, there might be some animations, there might be some clothing items that you want to put on your superstar that you might not have access to unless it's unlocked. So you definitely want to play some games out, maybe buy the accelerator or whatever, so you can do that. Another tip is to take your time, guys. Holy crap, the amount of you guys that come to me and be like, President Q, I can't do it, it kills me, because I'm like, you can do it, bruh. And before we get any deeper in this video, if you guys could do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and join the nation, and hit that like button, of course, because on this channel we talk a lot about creation. We give you guys a lot of tips on how you can be better at the game. We have shorts, we have long footage, we have live streams, we pretty much have everything, but this channel is dedicated to creation and of course wrestling. And right now we're talking about WWE 2K, but when AEW comes out, you best believe I'm going to be on there as well. So go ahead and show your boy some love, and let's get back into the video. I'm working on my brother's creative superstar right now. He has vitiligo. If you don't know what that is basically a skin pigmentation mutation, and it just forces some of your pigment to come out white. I mean, it happens with people's eyes, it happens with people's skin. It's cool, it's unique, it's what makes him him. So I figured I'd use him as an example because a lot of you guys feel like you can't do it, and I'm like, take your time, be patient. Rome was not built in a day. And after watching this, I just want you guys to have one takeaway, and that's to be proud of your creations. Take your time and be proud of your creations once you're done. And when I say done, I mean done. Leave it alone. Sometimes you got to walk away for a little bit. Sometimes you got to take a day off from creating your superstar and come back with fresh eyes. That's literally how art works, man. You'd be surprised how many times I went back to Smooth Quinn and like remade certain parts, redid little things to help make him how I envisioned him being, man. I'm telling you, to this day, I'm still updating Smooth Quinn. So I want you guys to be confident. You are in the Academy of President Q right now, and I want you guys to see what's going through my mind, what steps I'm taking, so that way when you're watching this, if you need to slow down this footage, and it will help you tons. I will not say I'm on the level of people like Iconic 2K and What's the Status and such, but I will say I'm definitely on the upper half. Y'all gotta give me credit there. If you've seen some of my created superstars, you know, hey, all right, he knows how to get up in there with them. So when it comes to combing out the details, like I said, you want to know the exact height. You want to know around what kind of weight that you want them to be. You even want to know what kind of body type they're gonna have. Like, okay, they're tall, they're short, but are they swole? Are they pudgy? Are they skinny? Are they built? You know, are they a meathead? Like, there's different body types out there that you want to use. Also, when it comes to the face, use the face deformation. Oh my gosh, y'all, nobody ever wants to mess with the facial region and the facial deformation, but you got to do it. Your face template is not enough. If you want to make yourself or a friend or somebody in real life accurately, you're gonna have to mess with the facial region and the facial deformation. I'm sorry, y'all, it is what it is. For some reason, there's a lot of misinformation going on around the community where a lot of people feel like you have to have a lot of logos when you're creating your superstar. At most, I probably use like maybe 5 for my superstars. You know, I'll use some logos for their pants, and then I'll use like tattoos or whatever. But other than that, I don't really go too high over like 5 or 6 unless you're making multiple attires. And the reason you don't want to do that is because they have this thing called parts, and basically your parts is like a limit to how much you can add to your superstar. Some parts have more cost than others, so you want to keep an eye on that. But also you want to keep in mind that when you upload your superstar, if you're going to upload your superstar or download multiple, there's a limit. You have a 1000 image limit on your game, so you don't want to just have images everywhere, you know. And this is coming from somebody who loves to use renders, bro. But be like my boy Xavier Woods on Up Up Down Down, where he is able to use the in-game tools to help create who he's trying to create in a unique way. And they added different shapes that you could use, like the circle, the square, the rectangle, a triangle, you know, different items like that you can use for your superstar to help shape out your attire, or even different parts of your body if you want to add little moles or whatever. You know, there's different ways you can go about doing that without actually having to download a bunch of images. Now, does it take longer? Probably. If you're making your own custom superstar, it's in your best interest to take your time. One thing that separates seasoned from beginners is using the material. Literally, guys, if you just change the material of certain attire parts, you can change a lot. Change the material and the color, boom, you have pretty much a whole different attire from someone else. Like, not everything needs to be all carbon fiber, but if it fits your gimmick, you know, throw on carbon fiber. And often I find it very, I don't want to say frustrating, but I'll argue it's pretty funny, where you can tell who's kind of like rookie creators or who's just doing whatever on the community creations when they just got like a bunch of random stuff. They got like a football helmet on, and then they got horns coming through the football helmet, and then they got 30 chains with furry pants, and then they got like a pimp's robe on or something. It's okay to be simple and build off of that rather than do too much and your guy just looks like I don't know what the hell's going on, you know? There's a fine line between being unique and looking crazy, you know, you look a mess. And another thing is to keep in mind, if you are basing it off a real wrestler, that you want to kind of have influence from their attire. Like last year, I ain't gonna lie, I ripped off Shawn Michaels. You know, I did the lips instead of the hearts, but you know, I pretty much did the same pattern on his pants that he did. This year, I was influenced by my boy Ricky Starks ring attire, because I knew I was going over the trunks, but I just didn't know exactly how I was gonna go over the trunks. Was I gonna do like the shorts? Was I gonna do like the little boxer briefs? Was I going to be doing, you know, straight up undies? I ended up settling with straight up undies, but I needed somebody who pulled it off the correct way, you know? Now, this is not me giving you the green light to just completely rip off somebody's clothes. Like, dude, don't go and take Jeff Hardy's whole outfit and throw it on your guy and be like, oh, look at me, I'm Bret Hardy. Like, nah, bro, don't do that, dude. Do not come up with your own stuff. You could be influenced by other people, but think, okay, how can I take this and make it mine? Not just change the color and then call it a day, bruh. No, we're not doing that. We have so many Roman Reigns clones and Drew McIntyre clones and stuff like that. Or generic edgelord number 2. Don't get me started on generic edgelord number 2. But generic edgelords, the whole rockin' black and red and silver and chrome and all that crap and the chains everywhere. We get it, bro. You're edgy. Like, not everybody has to be generic edgelord number 2, bruh. I'm sorry, but there's so many of y'all. And you know what? Do what you want, but don't come cry to me and being like, man, people keep calling me generic. I'm like, yes, because everybody wants to be edgy for some reason. Like, I don't understand. I get you want to have that 1 or 2 guys who are edgy on the roster. You know, that's a part of wrestling. But like when I start playing online and everybody's edgelords, it's like, come on, son. Or if you're gonna be sinister, y'all don't all have to be sinister in all black, bro. Jake the Snake was sinister and he didn't wear all black all the time, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but whatever. That's me being an old head ranting. Like, let me have one per episode. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut up, and I'm gonna shut everything down, and I'm gonna let the video play out. And I hope your guys' week is going amazing. Hope you guys are chilling, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please show your boy some love. Otherwise, I'll talk to your ugly sex face later. And if you guys want to know how to add your face into the game at the end of the video, that'll be popping up over here. And if you guys want to know how to make your own custom render, that video will be popping up over here. Otherwise, I'll talk to your ugly sexy face later. Appreciate you guys taking the time to chill with me. I am out. Peace.
You, my hot off the scale, down I could tell. Coco Chanel, babe. Hella legit, shoot from the hip, Fanny the fit, babe. Know I could trust, know that I love Louis the clutch, babe. Don't ever fuss, you do it for us. I know we Gucci, baby. Let's fly away. Take us a private, let's change up the climate. She my designer, babe. Gotta be honest, she want it, she got it, she blow 'em all away. Hey, we can go shopping out in the tropics, you know I cop it, babe. My little designer, babe. Designer, she rockin' like Ozzy. The downest one out of my posse. Know that she got me, hot lil' mommy. Ooh, in that coochie tsunami. Ooh, when she serving her body. Ain't got shit on my shawty. She put the G in Givenchy. Cover her arms in Armani, all like the army. Flyer than pigeons that's leaving the coop. Her style money, now give me the loot. She in the bag and she got a few. And she the baddest right down to her shoes. That's my designer, little baby. When she around, I go crazy. She know I cop when she see what she want. Me looking God